Hitler was most likely funded by Jews. Because how is it that you have newspapers saying everything that's going to happen 10 years before it ever happens, and we have that documented before Hitler's ever in charge to do anything? Clearly, you had this planned. And who would make that plan except for Jews themselves? All right. This is not superstition. This is record. This is on record. This is not like conspiracy. This is stuff on record. And again, I mean, here's what I rather say. And because a lot of y'all do this. They don't want this. They don't want that. They don't want that. You hear this because these are talking points from Republicans and Democrats. Here's what I rather say to you. I don't care what they want. All right? I'm not interested in what they want. I'm not here to appease or please them. I don't care about them at all. What they want doesn't fucking matter to me. What I want is what I am going to get. And that's a proper functioning democracy in which all people are treated as they are meant to be treated in our society. That's what I want. That's what I know the American people want. And that's what the Neon Party is here to ensure. Future generations, actual people have access to. Not this one generation of boomers who have this entire time been the ones responsible for every single thing they blame all of you for, yet told you you were not. They told you, and they still telling you that's not okay for you to do this, and it's not okay for you to do that, and it's not, while they take the credit for saying those right things and look magnanimous and look like leaders and look like something you ought to look up to and you ought to follow. Behind closed doors, they're the same only ones who have done all those wrong things. And then if you tell them something about it, they'll say, what do you mean? But everybody does wrong. Don't y'all do that kind of wrong shit? No, we don't. This is what I need y'all. This is a lesson y'all ought to have learned. We don't. We don't. We haven't. We are not being respected because you're waiting to be respected by the wrong group of people. They're not invited to determine what is respectable. They need to be excluded, and a new power structure must come in. And it must come in from the people in this world who are the most capable of that. And so this is what's necessary. I'm gonna tell y'all like this again. The Neon Party is not for a show. It's for business. It's to get things done. It's to actually do stuff. It's not to play and act out in the street. It's not a show. It's not here to be a thin veil so that you'll be safe. It's not for safety purposes. It's not a costume. It's the real thing, right? It's meaning what we say and doing what we mean. And giving people the freedom, the actual freedom, so that they don't need to hide behind any masks to pretend as if something that they're not to be safe. It's the freedom that you can do and be exactly how you want to be in our society as you were meant to be, and you will be respected for it. That kind of freedom. All right? But all of this bullshit from the boomers, from their generation, from their time of acting and pretending and performing, that is dead.